coming right there.
All right, hey guys, welcome back to Tactical Rifleman. You guys know we like shooting drills. We do mostly special ops shooting drills, critical task evaluations. All right, we practice them, but every once in a while it's good to try somebody else's test to kind of, just change things up because you have different muscle memory, different techniques, different ways to do things. So this week, what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot a qualification test for, I'm not even allowed to say who it is, but I'll tell you it is another government agency from the US government. All right, so this test we're gonna do is basically 30 rounds of WOW. All right, it takes 30 bullets to shoot it. We shoot it at 7 meters. Right now, they use a different target, basically a lot like the IPSC or the IDPA target, roughly that size. If you're anywhere inside the center bowling pin, they give you 5 points for each hit. And then if you're touching the line, you get 2 points for that hit. Okay, yeah, that's not how we like to train. We like to train that you hit high A zone. We want those heart shots. We want to really do a lot of damage. So when we shoot this today, we're going to shoot the test, but we're going to hold ourselves to a little higher standard. We are going for the high A zone right here. Just understand that organization, when they do it, they are shooting this god-awful huge target in the middle. No big deal. Now, easy stuff. Now, there are 7 sub-tests. All right, we're going to start off with test number 1. Test number 1 is draw. You're going to fire 1 shot. You've got 3.3 seconds total. What do I mean by that? I appreciate you asking. You're going to draw, fire 1 shot, but then you're going to reset. You're going to do it a second time. Draw, fire 1 shot. That second time, on the pro timer, I'm going to add both of your times together. You have 3.3 seconds total. So if you completely screw it up the first time and it takes you 2 seconds, next time you just better speed up a little. You got 1.3 seconds left. You're adding it together. So anyways, that is test number 1. Again, for my demonstrators, guys, I want you up in the high A zone. Nice and easy. All right, let's do this. Single shot from the draw. Shooter ready, stand by. 1.5. His time was 1.5 seconds, so he has a total to do this twice of 3.3. So basically he has 1.8 seconds left to do it a second time. He's hit high A zone. Nicely done. But you got to do it again. All right, shooter ready, stand by. 1.6. Nicely done, good to go. All right, awesome. Now move. Now, we want to add a little extra love to this. So how do you challenge yourself? Okay, now what we've done is my next demonstrator, Chad, we're gonna have him do it with rifle. Now, this is a pistol qual. We're not trying to say that he can make time or he can't make time with rifle, because certain manipulations are slower with a rifle. Certain manipulations, like shooting, the actual up drills, are actually faster. So there may be certain parts of the test that he does better. There may be certain parts of the test that he unfortunately is going to do worse. It really doesn't matter. What we're doing is we're working with the weapon that you have in your hands, because you may not always have that sidearm on you. All right? You may only have a rifle, in which case you need to be able to work through those manipulations. For example, Chad never practices reloads with his rifle, because at close distances, he always transitions to that pistol, right? That's what we do. We'll see how that happens we'll see how it is when you're doing a pistol qual with just a rifle. So you understand the course of fire? All right, now, he's doing this with a rifle. Now, the test calls for drawing from the holster with the pistol. How do you do that with a rifle? All right, it's just like hands hanging down with a pistol, I'm drawing that inanimate object from where it sits stationary. Chad's gonna do the same thing with his rifle. He's got the rifle hanging at his front on its sling. He's not touching it, his hands are relaxed to his side. On the pro timer, he will grab the weapon just like he grabs the weapon, and he'll get it into the fight as quick as he can. Piece of cake. One shot on the draw, 3.3 seconds total. You got to do it twice. Understand the course of fire. Shooter indicates ready, stand by. 1.85. 1.85 seconds. So he's slower than Imri was, but technically, I mean, he's still got, he's got a bit. 3.3 seconds total. Right, so let's see what you got. You ready to do it again? Yep. 1.85 plus. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. 1.73. So 1.8, 1.7. That's 3.5 plus. He's over 3.3. Good shooting. Just not fast enough to make the standard for the pistol qual. Guys, it doesn't mean you get a trophy or you don't get a trophy. What it means is we're just changing up the training we're doing. We're taking somebody else's test and we're gonna have a little bit of fun with it. Now, the second test, you're starting from the low ready and you're gonna do a double tap. So in other words, with that pistol, your back compressed, and on the beep, you're gonna do a double tap. Both rounds, again, have to be in the high A zone. Then you're gonna set it back up. You're gonna do it again. Fire that second double tap. 2.7 seconds total is the standard. We're gonna bring Imri back in. Come on over, Imri. Shooter ready, stand by. 2.7 seconds total. 1.2 seconds left. One shooter indicates ready, stand by. 1.26, still a little bit over on time, but he was close. You notice, now notice what it did though. By me telling him what his time was and doing the math like, hey, you need to speed up, it made him push to go faster with that second run. It's not about just, well, doing it at your comfortable speed. By us having to do it a second time, he had that added pressure. It's not just a pro timer, it's knowing that, hey, I've got to be faster. And that's part of what this is for. It's pushing and doing something different than how we normally do it. Nice shooting, brother, nice shooting. All right, so we are here with Chad. He's gonna run it with the rifle. Double taps from the low ready. Shooter indicates ready, stand by. 1.17, nicely done. Now, that means he is, remember, the total for both is 2.7 seconds. You're at 1.17. You got tons of time to do it again. Tons of time. Ish. Yeah. 1.53. Plenty of time. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. In the same hole and everything. 1.12. He crushed it with a rifle. Now, that's awesome, right? We got to go on to test 3, but before we do, let's take a quick commercial break so YouTube can hang out with you guys like we're hanging out with you. Take care. I'll see you back in a minute. All right, hey, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that commercial. We are here at test number 3. Test 3 is from the low ready. All right, you're going to fire 6 shots within 3 seconds. Only doing it one time, 6 shots, 3 seconds, all have to stay in the high A zone. You understand the course of fire?
Low ready, 6 shots, A zone.
Low ready, 6 shots. Shooter indicates ready, stand by. He had 3 seconds, he did it in 2.01. He's well within standard for this other government agency. However, he didn't make his own personal standard of being in the high A zone. He dropped a little bit low. You know, I'm not going to call you a shitbag to your face. I'm not going to do that.
Do it.
No, I won't do that, man. I won't. I'll wait till I'm behind you. All right, so we're going to move on to Chad. Now, Chad, you understand the course of fire? Don't forget your offset. You got to keep it in the high A zone. This is going to be 6 shots on the buzzer from the low ready. So low ready with the rifle, it's the same as with the pistol. He's going to depress the rifle slightly down off target like he's hunting. He's ready to go. He's got that thumb on that touch point on that selector lever. He's ready to bring it up. He's not on the gun. He's got it lowered a little bit so he can see over the top of the sights. You understand the course of fire. 6 shots. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. You got to give me one more. That was only 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, we'll do it again.
What did he do? He counted wrong. Does that make somebody a bad gunslinger? That he can't count right? No, it makes him a crayon-eating Marine. Don't get me wrong, you know I love Marines. Or a 101st Strike First Brigade guy, right? What was the motto? Strike Brigade?
First strike.
First strike. You were 1st Battalion. See, I can give him shit because we were in the same brigade in the 101st 100 years ago. All right, this time I cordially invite you to shoot 6 bullets. Okay?
You mean you're not going to cut that out?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay? Guys, you know the deal. We do not hide misses and screw-ups at Tactical Rifleman.
Sure don't.
Watch our 300 videos. We suck. We really suck. All right. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. 6 bullets. That's, if you're from West Virginia, that's 6. It's like that.
Ready.
All right. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by.
6.
Give me one more. Give me one more.
That was 6. No, it was 5. Can we reshoot that, please?
No, you can't. All right, now.
Fear makes a sick scabbard stick, isn't that?
All right, don't judge Chad. All right, math is, it's a handicap. This time I invite you to shoot 5, and then I want you to send 1 more, okay?
Oh, now that you put it that way.
5, and then 1 more. Shoot a 5-round burst, and then that 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more.
Okay.
No pressure. I wish you guys could see the brilliant shade of red he's got going on. This is awesome. Because, by the way, the internet is forever.
Forever.
Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. Yeah, 2.8 seconds. That's awesome. The standard for this is 3 seconds. He's 2.28. Only took him 3 tries. And guys, by standard for this other government agency, there are no retests. It doesn't matter. He's not trying to get a job with the government. He already works for Tactical Rifleman, or he works around Tactical Rifleman. Right? It's all good. 2.28. Excellent shooting, Chad. Terrible math. Terrible math. All right, this brings us to test 4. Test 4 is from the low ready, right? You're gonna fire 1 round, you're gonna reload, and then you're gonna fire 1 more. Piece of cake from the low ready. So set your guns up with an empty mag in the gun. So Imri is set up with 1 in the pipe of his pistol, empty magazine in the gun, and he has a speed reload pouch placed where he can reach it easily. He's doing this from the low ready. You understand the course of fire?
Yes.
Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. Is that long enough? .79. Now, 3.79. Now, the total time that you're allowed is 6.5. So your next one needs to be insanely fast. So what does that mean? He needs to push himself. He does. He has 6.5 seconds minus 3.79. Wow, man, I didn't realize I was going to have to do math out here too. You set up again?
Yep.
3.79. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. .75. That's 6.75 something. Yeah, he missed it by over a second. All right, now, does that mean we need to kick Imri off the football team and tell him to take his ball and go home? No, it does not. But what it does is it stresses to Imri, maybe instead of focusing on this particular skill or this particular manipulation, what's costing me time so far is my speed reload with my gun, with my pistol. By doing these other tests, is putting us outside of our usual comfort zone, and it's showing us our weaknesses. You have a weakness, dude. You do. You do. You do. I'm just glad you didn't throw these mags way over there like you used to. Now, the Chadster, the mother of all Chads, the Moab. Chad, he has a bit of a handicap here because remember, inside 25 meters, if your gun runs dry, your rifle, we would immediately transition that pistol. It's faster. Now, Chad doesn't have the opportunity to do that because for this drill, we're saying Chad has to do the whole thing with his rifle. This is gonna force Chad to push himself to do a rifle reload. Yes, I know he has a pistol. I know he does, guys. I know he does. I know you would want him to do a transition. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is he finds himself in a situation where he only has a rifle. I don't care if he's wearing pajamas and bunny slippers when the home alarm goes off. If all you have is a rifle in your hands, you got to get by with it, right? So Chad, for this test, he's doing the entire test with just his rifle. 1, reload 1. You've got to do it twice in 6.5 seconds. It's going to be awesome, right? Or on a brighter note, dude, you don't got to count at all this time.
That's a plus.
That's a plus. All right, here we go. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. .31. Now, the total that for the test is he's got to do it a second time. Total of combining the times has to be 6.5 seconds, which basically leaves him 0.19 seconds to fire one, do a reload, fire another one. But what this is showing, Chad, is, hey, this is a weak point of running this rifle system, this weapon system, as opposed to a pistol. He's got a lot more knockdown power, a lot more accuracy, a lot more range. It's faster getting on target from the low ready, but it is indeed slower to gas it back up. You set back up, one in the pipe, one in the chamber, empty mag, speed reload mag within arm's reach. Shooter indicates ready, stand by. .80. That's an incredibly meh. But no, right? Doesn't matter. We're not playing for beer. He's not fighting for the bronze medal at the Olympics. We're just trying to take this test and let's train a little more. That's it. Piece of cake, right? Shooting's good. Now you're creeping towards the bottom of the box. So that's where I would remind him, hey, remember that offset, the distance between your red dot optic and the barrel of your gun. You need to remember that stuff. You really do. All right, hey guys, that brings us to test 5. But before we go there, we're gonna let YouTube hit you with another commercial break. I'll see you back in a minute. All right, hey, welcome back. This brings us to test 5. Test 5, you're gonna actually use 2 targets for this, right? And what you're doing is you're going from the low ready, right? Weapon compressed, off target, and you're gonna put one shot on one target, one shot on the other, right? So go ahead and draw. Total is 3.3 seconds, but he's gotta do it twice. So again, speed counts, but accuracy is still important. All right, shooter indicates ready, stand by. .96. Now, 3.3 seconds. So that roughly gives him what? 1.34. You can do this. You're just going to have to push yourself. See, that's the cool part about keeping the time and reshooting it. You got to push it a lot harder. You got to outrun your headlights. You've got to push. You got to push hard. Shoot indicates ready. Stand by. 1.65. Right, so he had, what was the first one? You had to do it, what, 1.4 I said, something like that? 1.34. So he didn't make it. Meh. All right, no big deal. All right, just he pushed himself. We're still getting our training value today. Let's bring in the rifleman. This is the part where you slip away. Come on, Chad, step up to the plate. Now, if Imri had any hits outside the box, we would mark it with our handy dandy notebook pen from Blue's Clues. All right, we'll circle our things and make sure we've got it all cleared. So Chad is shooting clean targets. All right, again, test 5. You've got 2 targets. He's shooting from the low red. He's got to put 1 round on each target. You understand the course of fire? 1 and then 1. No math involved. Shoot indicates ready. Stand by. 1.77. All right, so he has 3.3 seconds to do it twice. He's already used 1.7. Wow, they're making me do math here again. All right, you've got roughly a little under 1.5 left. A little under 1.5. 1.43, I think. Close enough. You're gonna have to push it this time. All right, you got it? Thumb on the touch point, gun to press, shoot indicates ready, stand by. 1.4 on the dot. You made time, huh? Nicely done. All right, that's good. That brings us to test 6. Now test 6, similar, except now we need 3 targets. All right, jump out. We're gonna have Imri start this one off again. All right, now we're on test 6. We got 3 targets to our front. Now you notice Imri is facing uprange. That's because this requires him to turn and engage the target. So he has to do 180. This is from the draw. So in other words, he has to draw as he's turning. He can turn in either direction. Once he turns, 1 round on each target. That's it. It's not El Prez. He doesn't have to do 222, reload, 222. No. Turn 180, fire 1 round on each target. You understand the course of fire? All right, I'm going to step back. Which way are you going to turn? That way? All right. I'm going to stand so he basically doesn't flag me while he's drawing. Hands are hung at his side. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. .32. Now, he sent a 4th bullet, which is force a habit for Imri because he saw that he missed that 3rd target. Your follow through is, did I hit? Did I get the desired effect? Is there anybody else that needs love? He saw he missed. Muscle memory automatically sent that next bullet. That's okay. Not what he was supposed to do. All right. If he had stopped with his 3rd, he would have been at 2.85. All right. Now he has a total of 7 seconds to do this. Sent the extra bullet. That actually put him at 3.32 seconds. 3.32. All right. He's basically still got 3.68 seconds left to do this next run again. You're not supposed to be allowed extra shots on this test. Again, and Imri's not trying to get into this particular government agency. We're just trying to have fun hanging out at the range. Now, he's got to run this again. Here's the caveat. You've got to turn in the opposite direction. So which order do you shoot the targets? I'm asking you. He already knows, right? You shoot the targets as you see them, or if there's multiple targets, you take the one that's an immediate threat. In this case, as he turns, he'll see, because you're going counterclockwise this time, he'll see the first target and then he'll engage them opposite order that he did last time. All right, so you know you need to go in, what did we say?
3.6.
3.38, right? Something like that?
3.68.
3.68. 3.68, yeah, 3.68. You understand the course of fire? You're going to try to stay within the limits of the box this time. Those are hits on their test. They don't meet your personal standard. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. This time, Imri decided to throw all of them.
No, that was
Okay.
it.
All right. Now,
Those are miss. Do it again.
no.
That one's the same hole. Those two are misses.
All right. So you have 2 misses. Okay. Huh? 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 It's no big deal. It's not. He's not losing the gunfight. It's teaching points. I suck. All right? No, but seriously, this is how you get better. If all you ever do is win, you're never going to get better. All right? Let's bring in the Tactical Rifleman. Now you notice Chad is shooting the coveted TR1 serial number TR003 made by Tactical Edge. 13.7-inch barrel with a pinned muzzle brake, legal length. It's also a very, very sexy gun. I happen to know the guy that designed it. Do you understand the course of fire? If you did, you'd know you'd be facing uprange. All right, now which way are you turning first, Chad?
Go left first.
You're gonna go left first. All right, now you notice because Imri had to go from the draw, he's just hanging his arms down. The rifle is hung by the sling. You ready to crush this? Come on, this is a chance for you to shine. All your fans out there in TV land are watching you right now. Jerry J's like, go Chad, smiley face crying. He's ready, dude.
Yeah, I just got to get more than one hit.
You ready? 1 bullet on each one. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. 3.64. He needs to have a total of 7 seconds. Again, I've got to do more math. All right. 3.36 is what you've got left. 3.36. Same thing, good shooting. You're just going to have to speed it up a little bit. And now, remember, he's got to go opposite direction this time. No big deal, opposite direction. I'm going to step out of your way a little bit. Get that gun up fast, get on the optic, and burn it down. Shoot indicates ready, stand by. .56. All right, so he missed time a little bit. Okay, now, what does that mean? That means, because we shoot every Sunday, 2 p.m. after church, it just means we know where we need to work on a little bit. Moving targets in width. Now, a lot of people don't work at that. Chad knows, if you notice, his head, his eyes go to that next target, the gun moves, and his eyes move to the next one. You speed up, but again, you've got to practice, All right, guys, we're gonna go into test 7 now. Nope, we're gonna go back, start with Imri. So you step out. Come on in, Imri. Test 7, again, you're starting from the low ready, but you're only gonna have 1 round in the gun, and then you're gonna go kneeling, reload on your way down, and then you're gonna fire that 2nd round. So set your gun up, 1 in the pipe with an empty magazine, empty mag, press check. You all set?
Yep.
All right, again, 1 reload 1, but the 2nd round has to be from kneeling position. Target's been cleaned. You understand the course of fire?
Yep.
Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. 3.94 seconds. Now, you have 8 seconds total for this. So 3.94, you have 4.06 seconds left for the next one. Tons of time. And you didn't even throw that mag 50 feet. I'm proud of you, dude. I'm a good influence on you, Imri. I'm a good influence. All right, so he's gonna set it up again. Shooter ready, stand by. 4.07. You made it. You're good. Nicely done. Now, the Tactical Rifleman. All right, Chad, you understand the course of fire. All right, 1 in the pipe, empty magazine in the gun. The 2nd round has to be from the kneeling position. Shooter indicates ready, stand by. 5.29. 5.29. So basically, let's say 5.3. You got 8 seconds total. So basically, you've got a 2.71 seconds to do it again. Piece of cake. You're just gonna have to push yourself a little bit. You set up again, ready to go?
Yep.
Shooter indicates ready, stand by. .76. He didn't make time, but you notice that second run was faster. Go ahead, unload, show clear. All right, gents, that wraps up our test. Again, this is a test we will say was for a different government agency in the U.S. government, right? It doesn't matter, it's a different test. My point is reach out and get different qualifications from different people. Get the new MARQUAL, get the new rifle test for the Army, get the NRA bullseye test. Go out, try different tests. Try this test. You can actually rewind through this test, write down what the time standards are. It only takes 30 bullets to do this test. So in this day and age where ammo is hard to come by, gents, 30 bullets. That's less than one 50-round box of 9mm. All right, so you can go out, run this. Now, run it with a pistol. It is designed to be a pistol qual, but and Chad wanted to do it with a pistol. I specifically asked him to do it with a rifle, knowing he'd be handicapped, but at the same time, I wanted to show you guys how you can take any test that's out there, throw different variations in it. So whether you're doing El Presidente and you're doing it with targets that are near and far, so you have to do immediate threat first, so things like that. There's just any number of things that you can do to a test to modify it, to make it your own. So anyways, that's all we have this week. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the jackassery. In full disclosure, these two guys are gonna be cussing me for not letting them warm up and do the test ahead of time. I don't care. I don't care, because the reality is sometimes you have to see where your standard is, your ability to do things right now, right? The reality is if you ever get in a gunfight, it's not gonna be right after the end of a long day at the range when you're warmed up. It's not. You need to be, no matter where you're at with your family, you may be required to throw that light switch, and either you're gonna perform or you're not. So get out there and train hard, train realistically, and we'll see you all next time. Take care, shoot straight. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter so you don't miss out on anything.